A good headset can make a big difference when playing games. Whether you like to get immersed in the game with the music of sound effects or you need to hear every enemy footstep to know where they are, choosing the right pair of headphones for you can be quite a task. You should look at overall build quality, how comfortable they are, how they sound, and if the microphone sounds good. The Cloud 2 wireless looks and feels almost identical to the wired Cloud 2, with the standard HyperX design of big, oval-shaped black plastic ear cups connected to a padded headband with Y-shaped metal struts. The most obvious visual difference is that the struts are red instead of gunmetal gray, as is the stitching on the headband. The ear pads are the same soft memory foam covered in pleasantly supple faux leather, with the same padding found on the headband's underside. Along with clickable ear cup stops, the headset offers a comfortable, snug fit. A large volume wheel resides on the right ear cup's back edge, while all other controls and connections sit on the left ear cup. They include a USB-C port for charging, a connector for the detachable boom microphone, and buttons for power and Bluetooth pairing. There's no 3.5mm connection for wired use. This is a strictly wireless headset. The boom microphone is a standard foam-covered capsule on a short, flexible arm, and it works well. This is a very capable headset microphone for most uses, comparable with Razer's excellent headset mics. Of course, if you're serious about streaming or recording, we recommend getting a dedicated USB microphone. A well-designed one will beat any headset boom mic. The Quantum 800 is sleek and dark, covered in matte gunmetal and black plastic. The back of each ear cup holds a circular textured panel with the JBL logo, which lights up with customizable colored lighting when the headset is on. Metallic, reflective dark gray plastic frames the light-up panels. The left ear cup holds the flip-down boom mic, a foam-covered capsule mounted on a stiff but bendable black rubber arm. The ear pads are padded with a generous amount of memory foam, wrapped in soft faux leather. The underside of the headband has lighter padding but similarly supple faux leather. The result is a soft, snug over-ear fit that should be comfortable for long gaming sessions, with strong noise isolation that enhances the headset's active noise cancellation. A power switch and a Bluetooth pairing button sit on the bottom edge of the right ear cup. All other controls and connections sit along the back and bottom edges of the left ear cup, including a USB-C port for charging, a 3.5mm input, a mic mute button, a volume wheel, a game/chat balance wheel, and an active noise cancellation button. USB and 3.5mm cables are included, along with the USB transmitter. The USB transmitter is a 2.4-inch long black plastic stick that terminates in a USB plug. It's a bit large for a wireless dongle, though it's skinny enough that it should fit in most crowded ports. An indicator LED sits on the top next to a JBL logo, with a connect button on the side. According to JBL, the Quantum 800 can last up to 14 hours with the lights disabled. Your use will vary depending on the volume level you use and whether you keep the lights on. The BlackShark V2 Pro looks and feels almost exactly like the BlackShark V2, just without the wire. It has the same oblong matte black plastic ear cups connected to the headband through Y-shaped struts made of stiff wire, with cylindrical mounts that let each cup slide freely up and down to adjust the fit. It has the same memory foam ear pads wrapped in breathable fabric, and similarly memory foam covered padding on the underside of the headband with faux leather on the top side. The headset even has the same prominent volume knob on the back side of the left ear cup. The only visual clue that this is a different headset, besides the lack of a hardwired cable, is that the Razer logo on the back of the ear cups is a glossy black instead of neon green. Besides the volume dial, all other controls and connections also sit on the left ear cup, arranged along the bottom edge. They include a 3.5mm headset cable jack, another 3.5mm jack for the detachable boom microphone, a micro USB port for charging, a microphone mute button, and a power button. When powered on, a small indicator LED above the micro USB port glows unobtrusively. The boom mic is a foam-covered capsule mounted on a flexible black metal arm, and looks almost identical to the BlackShark V2's microphone. Razer gave it an upgrade, however, with the company's 9.9mm hyper-clear supercardioid microphone. The headset has a larger capsule than the mic on the BlackShark V2, and rejects even more outside noise, according to Razer. Physically, the latest A50 headset is nearly identical to the 2016 model. It's a solidly built pair of headphones with prominent pipe-shaped vertical aluminum supports that connect the large, rounded rectangular ear cups to the headband. The design is much more understated than the previous version, foregoing primary colors for anodized aluminum and settling on an almost entirely black color scheme, with gray accents on the PC/PlayStation 4 version and gold accents on the PC/Xbox One version. The boom microphone is permanently attached to the back of the left ear cup, and can flip up out of the way to automatically mute. All physical controls sit on the right ear cup, and include a volume wheel, an equalizer preset button, a Dolby surround sound button, and a power switch on the rear edge, as well as a game/voice mix rocker switch across the back panel. A micro USB port on the bottom of the right ear cup lets you charge the headset through a wired connection if you don't want to use the base station. Each ear pad features a generous amount of memory foam covered with breathable fabric, matched by padding on the underside of the headband. While the supports on the sides of the headset are aluminum, the rest of the headset is durable matte black plastic. The base station is the biggest change between the latest A50 and the 2016 version. It's about 2/3 the size of the previous base station, and can be mistaken for a charging cradle. It's an inverted black plastic trapezoid measuring 4.8 inches wide and 3.3 inches deep, with large recesses equipped with charging contacts to hold the headset vertically. The indicator lights on the front of the base station are now located directly below the charging recesses, instead of to the right like they were on the wider 2016 model. The back of the base station features a micro USB port for both power and connecting to your PC or game console, a USB port for connecting to the headset for playing while charging, optical audio input and output for connecting PlayStation 4 sound to the headset, a 3.5mm aux input, and a PC/console mode switch. The Penrose looks and feels almost identical to the Mobius, as it features the same flat-backed, oval-shaped ear cups, wide black plastic headband, and faux leather-covered ear pads and headband padding. The only visual distinction between the two models is a blue ring running the length of the ear cup, between the padding and the shell. The left ear cup holds the controls and connections. The back panel features a mic mute switch and a power button. The ear cup's bottom edge holds everything else, including the 3.5mm port for the detachable microphone, the 3.5mm port for wired use, the USB-C port for charging, separate wheels for headphone and microphone volume, and a multifunction button. The Penrose is compatible with the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, while the Penrose X is compatible with the Xbox One and Xbox Series SX. Both Penrose versions work with PCs using their included USB transmitters, and feature Bluetooth connectivity. In addition, the headsets have 3.5mm ports, and include cables for wired use. The Penrose lacks simulated surround processing, and it has no motion sensing function like the Mobius, so you won't enjoy spatial effects with the headset on its own. It's purely a stereo headset. Still, that doesn't preclude system-side audio processing to produce simulated surround effects from individual games or separate apps like Windows Sonic for headphones, Dolby Atmos for headphones, DTS Sound Unbound with DTS Headphone X, or Razer THX Spatial Audio.